here, we'll begin with our prayer and pledges.
Let us bow. Father, we come before you this morning to give thanks, Lord, for all the wonderful and perfect gifts you bestowed upon us. We realize, Lord, that it wasn't because we were so obedient that you loved us, but it's because of your grace, Lord, that you forgive us from many sins. Lord, we ask that you bless this meeting, bless all those in attendance, and Lord, we ask that you bless all those in need for their meeting this morning. Watch over us, O Lord, and grant us wisdom and knowledge to make fair and just decisions upon the behalf of the citizens that we serve. And thank you for this privilege. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
We'll move now to item 3, consider approval of Commissioners Court minutes.
Second.
Motion made and second, all in favor, let you know by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same, that motion passes. I didn't even hold on to what we did.
Just have to pick them all out.
Oh, here. Why don't we change this all up? Huh?
On our invoices, they're usually listed in each precinct, but they just got it all lumped together now.
Okay, it might just have been
No
a
way
print
there.
error.
I know, so it's all to do that one.
Melissa usually prints it one certain way, and we're thinking Shelby just printed it a different way.
Well, she just got it in out of the book, but it's hard for us to go in and
If
figure
you-
out. whether
if-
we have to go
If
through
you want,
every-
I'll have her print it out and bring it down.
Because we have to go through every line
They
item and
need
pick
it
out
for now.
the ones that go
Do
through.
y'all want a new one for now, for this meeting, for right now? I mean, I can have her bring one down. if
I'd
you
like
like.
to know what I got, yeah.
I think it was just the method of printing. She printed it
Just enough of that
every
law.
way.
It's method of sorting.
Yes.
We need to wait till she gets back with that or continue on with it.
We can come back.
Go on and come back.
Yeah, I'm
Keep them. Go with it.
Item 4 is consider approving budget amendments. Do we have any? Item 5 is consider payment of bills and expenses.
I'll move for approval, but there are some amendments that need to be made later. Commissioner Noble found some that were incorrect.
Several $1,000.
Okay. You want to just table that for now? We'll come back to it.
It's just a general thing, but you got paid me.
Okay.
We need to see the copy that's separated emails and more.
Yeah, once she brings that down, then we can look it over.
Okay.
It's hard to pick, get this morning and go through all this to pick out each item, because it's request listed.
We can table it and come back to it when she gets it. We'll table that.
And on the payroll, we're just ratifying that. We gotta have that. Brittany, do you have that report?
We'll just do all that.
You gotta have that. Sherry said she never got it. It's that list of what she paid, the total payroll amount. I thought I saw it on your desk, but it was right.
Item
That's
6
what
is
we
to
need.
receive information, announcements, and reports from county departments.
We gotta have it for this last. The meeting asked you.
We have environmental report and community service report.
I move for approval. Accept the needs.
Motion made and second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed the same, motion passes. Item 7, consider approving salaries for new and or transferred employees. 7A, hiring of Jason Brown as a heavy equipment operator at a pay rate of $13.02 per hour as a part-time employee. I'm not touching motion.
Second.
Motion made and second, any discussion? All in favor of this motion, say aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes. Seven B, is for a deputy. Hiring of Matthew Van Edmond as a deputy at a pay rate of $15.18 per hour as part-time deputy, February 8th, 2018 through February 14th, 2018. He will then move to a full-time deputy at a pay rate of $1,214.09 bi-weekly, and he will be filling the position held by Craig Baxter.
Move for approval.
Motion made and second. Any comment? All in favor of this motion, say aye. Aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes.
Y'all will verify payroll. Here's the figures. Give everybody. That's not your name. I know.
Item 8 is to discuss and consider hearing recommendations from Human Resource for Assistant Elections Administrator job description and placement on the pay scale.
Judge, we looked at a new job description. The elections administrator is needing someone besides just, she has had money in the budget and has had a place just for a file clerk. She wants somebody to be an extension of her that can be her assistant and know everything that she knows and be able to just pick up and help her as much as needed. And before, we only had somebody approved that was just to do the, excuse me, just do voter registration. So Human Resources looked at a new job description. We categorized it into a 13 on the pay scale, and we're recommending that she forgoes the file clerk, period, and she gets her some help that can do all around, do the whole, everything. And it's just going up a step, I think. It's a 13 on the pay scale, and that's what we're recommending to the court. And I think she has about, it's for part-time, and it would be part-time to finish the year out. And there's about, it would probably cost about $8,000 to finish the year out. And there's already budget for the file clerk, so it would just be a little bit more, I think, that they would be having, that she would be spending. I'm not sure about.
And this
the
being an
budget.
election year, this part-time help would be to finish the year out for
Yes,
for
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Cindy can tell you more about, I'm not real up on the budget part of it, but I just know the pay scale and the job description fit, and she's much needed, the position. She needs this position terribly to get through the election.
We're not approving the hiring of anyone at this point, it's just
No.
that position
No,
and,
just the position and the pay scale.
yes.
I just wanted to see if y'all had any questions in regards to that for me, that I could answer for you.
Yeah.
As far as the election goes right now, I have 92 mail-out ballots for the Democrats, 137 for the Republicans. I have training for this Thursday and Friday, which that is my office with no one in there to answer calls while I'm in the training. And then I have the preparation for the election itself, which will require me to be out of the office. Hiring someone would give me someone in there to answer the phones, direct the voters on where to go and vote, look them up, make sure they are registered to vote, those kind of things. That's just for this upcoming election.
Anybody have any questions?
Move for approval.
Second. Motion made and seconded, any discussion? All in favor of this motion, say aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes. Item 9 is to discuss and consider taking action to purchase a new 140K motor graders, 2 new motor graders for precinct 1 and 2, and authorize lease purchase agreement through Citizens National Bank in an amount not to exceed $490,000 and necessary budget amendments. We've got this.
Good. I'm trying to see if there are any specifics about, how many years or, there's nothing on this. Do you need, how much do you need a motion just to approve the purchase? I move that we approve the lease purchase of these 2 machines through Citizens National Bank, with 10 annual payments plus interest on each.
As I understand it, these motor graders are some of the last that would have some features that they're changing on.
These have the old manual style control with steering wheel. New graders have no steering wheel. They're all joystick control. They also went back to the Caterpillar bought some of those credits that were offered during the Obama administration where you could produce machines with no emissions. And these were some of the ones that they used the credits for. Capital credits, what do they call them? It had to do with the environment, where it was wrong to emit these harmful chemicals unless you pay us. Does that make sense? But that's how we,
Cribs, you don't have to put the stuff,
there is no death, there is none of that. It
No
is-
reach in, no deal.
that's bad.
Of course, they're very hard to come by. There's only a few of them out there because they only bought so many credits, and that means they can only produce so many machines without the emission control. And we just were fortunate and trying to get some more. We tried to get, Commissioner Kellum wanted us to find one, but they just could not find a machine. Not sure if they're gonna produce any more in the upcoming year, but we'll see. Y'all get to look at them anyway. You can sit in it for a small fee.
I talked to him this week, and he said they should know in a month or two whether they're gonna be able to get it.
And they're available for right now. Did you go look at
I
them?
went and looked at them, cranked one up, and cranked it.
It's not new.
Thank you.
No, it is. Make sure that's the one you get delivered. You can
That's a demonstrator.
Is that motion sufficient?
It is.
With the signer being Commissioner Lowell and Judge Lowell. Just in case I'm not
Thank you.
good.
We have a motion.
Okay, to sign the note.
We have a motion on item 9. We have a second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? If not, all in favor of this motion say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same. Motion passes.
Judge, we need to rescind that. There's one thing I forgot to be important. To mention buy board. Because if we don't use buy board, then we have to advertise for them. So, can I restate the motion?
Yes.
I move that we would purchase these two machines through, with financing through Citizen National Bank via buy board with 10 annual payments, with the signers being Judge Lowell and Commissioner Lowell.
We have a motion that's been rescinded and another one presented. We have a second. Any discussion? All in favor of this, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes. This is going to be you. Item 10 is to discuss and consider taking action by approving copier leases with Texas Document Solutions to be located in the district courtroom and the historical commission. We have these in our packet. These leases.
Last meeting, Judge, I think we had about 6, and then he brought 2 more, so they'll all be at the same time next time. We'll get them all together.
Just renewing leases, right?
Yes, sir.
Move for approval.
Motion made and second. Any discussion? All in favor of this motion say aye. Aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes. Janice, I think that was unanimous. Is that correct?
Yes, sorry.
Sorry. This just goes right here. Item 11 is to accept as information Republican primary election judges for primary election to be held on Tuesday, March 6, 2018. This is for information only. These have been submitted.
We will receive this as information. Oh, excuse me.
I had additional information to present to y'all. I gave you each a packet. We received a request of 15 a request to extend the early voting for the weekend. It only requires 15 signatures. I did print out the state code on that and underline and in bold so you would understand. That's going to require the state open on Saturday and Sunday, February 24th and 25th. That's also included in your packet there, along with the Democratic judges to be submitted for approval.
Oh, they're in here.
Yes, sir. But it's just for information. I said approval, but just for information, letting you know who those would be.
And
And
if
their
you
public
see
places.
a duplication, precinct 13 is early voting. So on the Democratic and Republican list, you will see duplication. That's because they're working early voting and then working at the
Election day
precinct.
at the precinct.
We had a motion to approve this as information.
Second.
We did.
Good.
All in favor? Say aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes. Item 12 is to receive annual racial profiling report from law enforcement agencies. We have that report in our packet.
Ready for motion?
We are.
I move we receive it as information.
Second.
Motion made, second, any discussion? All in favor of this motion, say aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes. Item 13 is to accept as information a letter of appreciation to George R. Pearson.
Judge, Mr. Pearson asked that we make this a part of public record, that this donation that he made during the process of rehabilitation of County Road 2210, which was funded by Sunoco Petroleum. During that time, Mr. Pearson allowed us to access, or allowed the contractor to access some private property and get the water that needed for the construction at no charge. And asked the contractor for approximately how many gallons he used, and that's how we came up with the number of $2,500 that was saved by allowing us to use that water because of the vicinity and cost. It made it helpful to us. So I would move that we would receive this letter as information and make it a part of the minutes, please.
And we have a letter of appreciation to Mr. Pearson in our packet.
Is that a motion, Willie?
Yes,
Second.
motion.
Motion made and second. Any discussion? All in favor of this motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same. Passes. Item 14 is to discuss and consider accepting as donation 120 yards of clay at Precinct 1. And the Commissioner Lovell donated this to his precinct, which in effect is to the county.
Second motion.
Any discussion? Motion made and second, all in favor, say aye. All opposed, the same. Motion passes. Item 15 is to adjourn.
We're going back to 5?
Oh, well, yeah, 5. Pardon? Yes, yes, item 5, yes. We table item 5, we'll go back to it. Gentlemen, you have the amended bills. Now, is that to everyone's satisfaction?
Not Commissioner Lovell, I think
Okay,
he's still working.
okay.
I was charged with another precinct, several $1,000s in material. I mean, the dollars probably should be the same, we can prove it, but it should be charged out to another precinct.
It was Pat's, I'm sure.
I think it was Ken.
Easy. All right, y'all up there, I don't want to start standing up, using my authority.
Which, County Road 4550, 1155, 110, 1155, and 4550. Five totals up to several $1,000s.
That's not mine for sure.
1 to 3 mostly, I think.
Hold on, here.
4550, 1155, 1110, 1155 again, and 4550 again.
Judge, can we approve it and make the changes at the doctor's office?
Sure.
I move that we would approve the payment of the building expenses and the payroll and what was it?
Fund transfer, fund transfers.
Non-fund transfers, all the above.
Second.
Motion made and second. Any discussion? All in favor of this motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the same.
Judge,
Motion passes.
be sure and sign this one.
This one we're on now, 5.
Check, check, check.
Check. She knows that.
I don't know what we do with that. Now they can go.
Item 15 to adjourn. I make the motion to adjourn. All in favor, stand.
Stay quiet.